pleased to announce that we've helped coordinate the delivery of the water and bottled water, as well as the tractor trailers full of it. We have big tractor trailers full of water. I think you're going to have plenty of water for a long time, maybe. And I want to thank those of you that helped John Rourke, who's fantastic, Blue Line Moving. Is John here? Hello, John. Good job. Got a lot of trucks coming up with water, right? Whatever American citizens need. That's true. You're a fantastic guy. Friend of my son Don, who's also.
And I can say that, confirm that he is a fantastic guy. Former President Trump there in East Palestine, Ohio yesterday, giving a big shout out to our friend, the CEO of Blue Line Moving, John Rourke. John and his team delivered those pallets of clean drinking water to the residents there who are still trying to recover from last month's toxic train derailment.
John's always there to help folks, be it in Ohio or his trips down to the border, and we are so pleased that John Rourke, the CEO of Blue Line Moving, fresh off a plane landing, is joining us here to talk about yesterday and his experience in Ohio. John, great to see you.
Guys, thanks for having me on again. What a trip, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm still floating on cloud nine, to be honest, man. It's not every day you get a shout out like that from someone like Donald Trump. As much as I respect and look up to Donald Trump, it was just amazing, amazing to hear and see, and I'm just taking it all in, honestly, man. It was, yeah,
well, I thought,
nuts.
John, I thought, remember Joe the plumber? Move over, Joe the plumber, and let's talk about John the mover. And we've known each other, I think, for over 10 years. Your wife is very talented, a photographer. She's actually taken family portraits of my family several years ago. And John was actually the first person, I think, the first person I talked to after President Trump came down the escalator. And I said, John, what do you think? And he says, I'm all in 100%. So going all the way back to 2015, John has talked to me about what he feels like Donald Trump represents to working guys like John.
Little full circle moment yesterday then, right?
And for me to stand and watch President Trump thank John Rourke, it was just, I mean, I'm getting a little too personal here, but I was just so proud of you, John.
Good context.
Because, you know, you never really sought out any attention for the good works you do, but you get it because you deserve it.
Yes, and thank you, John, so much. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. You know, honestly, it's, you know, I just feel like I want to continue to serve. You know, I want to continue to serve the American people. You know, I'm retired from the Army, and I still have that fight in me. I still have, as they say, that dog in me, and I just want to go out and get after it. You know what I mean? And President Trump is the same exact way. I mean, the guy's out here, he's hitting holes in one. He's flying up to, you know, up to East Palestine, dropping water, dropping McDonald's on people. Like, you should have heard the people screaming for Donald Trump yesterday, chanting USA, USA. He brought hope to East Palestine. You know, it was a day where everyone was rejoicing and happy and screaming and patriotic. And I mean, how could Joe Biden not see that that is what they need there? It was so obvious to see that these people needed leadership. And man, did he provide that yesterday.
That is leadership, and the servant mentality too. I mean, for you, it's probably a privilege to be able to meet some of these people and learn their story. And it's sad that it's lost on some of our current leaders, that they glossed right over this. And Pete's there today. You know, Pete Buttigieg. Your reaction, John, after seeing what happened yesterday?
He says it's not political, John. He's not there for political reasons. Pete Buttigieg.
No, of course not. No, of course not. He would just show up the day after Donald Trump showed up, after that reporter Jenny approached him and made him look awful. Obviously, he made himself look awful. She didn't make him look awful. She was just doing her job. But you know what I mean? It's, you know, Pete shows up with his bright shiny vest on. It's, you know, looks like it just came out of the bag. Probably never worn one before, and he's walking around as if he knows what he's looking at or he knows what he's talking about. I mean, let's be real here. He was a mayor in not really a great town. I have more transportation experience being in the Army and being a logistician in the Army for a long time. I have more transportation experience than he'll ever have. But here he is on the ground talking to professionals, you know, acting the part, and it just drives me absolutely nuts. It drives me nuts because this is typical government right here. You're looking at it. A bunch of people walking around pointing and acting like they know what they're doing, and they're just collecting a check.
Yeah, think about what John just said there. This is Pete Buttigieg cosplaying transportation secretary.
Costume, exactly.
Right now. And John, another point you've made, which I think really drives this whole thing home for the residents of East Palestine, is that we have the city of New York paying for illegal immigrants to stay in hotels at $500 a night, and we can't get the people of East Palestine a comfortable place where they feel comfortable to sleep.
How could FEMA say they weren't designated for this?
It's unbelievable. And I mean, it's not just the hotel stays. I mean, illegal aliens are getting dentures, they're getting pacemakers, they're getting any health care that they need. Imagine if that town was full of illegal aliens, they'd all be getting everything they needed right now. They'd be in the Ritz-Carlton, and they would be getting checks in the mail as soon as the next day after the derailment. But American citizens, especially Trump supporters, ooh, we got to act like nothing happened there. But I think Donald Trump fixed that problem, didn't he? He made it. He made them come.
All right, John, what's next for you? We know you regularly go to the border to help clean up all the trash that's left down there. You've also rescued a lot of dogs that have been stranded at the border. What's next for you?
Well, I can tell you, if there's another emergency anywhere in the United States and I feel like I can help, I will jump right in there and do that. But, you know, we always have our cleanup planned on 9/11 every year. So I will go down back to the border again, and we will clean up a different county this time on the border to be announced. And we also have another dog rescue in the works. So stay tuned. I'm going to be out there getting after it.
Well, Donald Trump always talks about making America great again. You can't do that without people like John Rourke.
Great American citizen. Yep, that's right. We're in it together.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Always.
Thanks,
Appreciate
John.
you guys.
Really interesting insight, too.